used to take a dog every night. If I was working in a block of flats, I would use the stairs rather than the lift. I thought I was looking after myself anyhow, but I didn't realise how important that the blood pressure. I didn't really know about it. Yes, I did have a couple of letters saying come and see a doctor, but I didn't bother. That's the one thing I should have done, and I didn't. That's when I had my stroke. I had two TIAs, I think they're called, but I didn't know what they were. And basically it was you didn't feel very good, and then you stopped work or whatever, and then next time, within 2 or 3 minutes, you were as normal. But the third one was when I had the main stroke, and that's when I was just finished a job, and I was thinking, oh, I can get home now. And then I felt that I didn't feel very good. I didn't think why, but I just knew that there was something wrong with me. I rang the wife and I said, I don't feel very good. But then, as a lot of people know or don't know, if you have a stroke, you can't always, you can hear what's happening, but you can't talk. And so I could hear my wife saying to me, where are you? But I couldn't answer. And because she has some sense, I suppose, more than me, she rang my boss and said, roughly where is Peter working? Now, from that time onwards, I didn't really know what's happening. I didn't know anything. They put me on the blue light up to Kings in London. All that time, I didn't know. From the start of Kings to going home was 3 months. After having the stroke, I could get around walking to a point. So I went with one of the family and the dog and the wife, and we did a walk to get money for the Stroke Association. But that was hard work. We did about 15 miles over a day, and it was hard work. I would say the main thing is to either check yourself with a machine, or if you're lucky to have a doctor can do it for me, for me, then I know that I need to check not all of my body really, but mainly the blood pressure. I do it, but I haven't got a machine. But luckily for the doctor I go to, or one of the doctors, that every now and then, normally I think roughly 2 months or something like that, they say, oh, you better come in here and I'll just check your blood pressure again. The main thing I would have done differently, I think, was I would have, where the doctor said, come and see me, I need to check your body or whatever, that because I hadn't done it, I should have done that when they asked me to come, because they would have checked my blood pressure and anything else that was wrong with me.
So hypertension is raised blood pressure, and it's really important to know about raised blood pressure because it's not symptomatic. It doesn't give rise to any symptoms. You might not feel any different. You might be carrying on with life as usual, and which is what we would like you to do. But it can lead to consequences over a period of time. And hypertension is one of the big risk factors that leads to strokes. Since it's silent, it's really important to be aware of what your blood pressure is And this can be done at home, it can be done in a pharmacy, it can be done in a GP practice. There are various ways of doing it. It's not difficult, but it's really important to be aware of that blood pressure. And if it is elevated, obviously seek treatment. It needs to be controlled, it needs to be managed.